Why not? Because you would die of joy. You would enjoy a pleasure incompatible with earthly life. In reality, you have barely tasted this inferior delicacy. You perceived its flavor by means of the infra energy, about which I will speak later, because we are in very slow modified time, which impedes the transmission of gustatory sensations through nerve impulses. But it seemed delicious. You must be a magnificent heavenly cook. No, any blessed could prepare this delicacy. I would say that in heaven it would be like cornflour on earth. You will meet many saints who cook and who, because of their great glory, prepare truly succulent delicacies. Among the earthly travelers, the sense of taste is atrophied due to such great moral evil. On the other hand, it is most acute and perfected among the blessed. You can't imagine how we try to incur the favor of these holy pastry cooks. I believed that in consideration of the beatific vision, the blessed would be oblivious of everything else. Pleasures of the senses, aesthetic enjoyment of the beautiful arts, other loves and friendships. In truth, our essential glory, which is the beatific vision and loving possession of our God, is enough for complete happiness. But He, because He loves us so much, has so ordained that we also enjoy accidental glory, an infinite number of loves, human, angelic, aesthetic, scientific, and others unknown on to earth. He also wants us to have the incalculable pleasures of sight, hearing, smell, taste, and above all touch, which, as we will later see, is not limited to tactile sensations of the skin as on earth, but includes all the cells of the organism. The cells enjoy and make us enjoy what is inexplicable in our loving compenetrations with all of creation. And this is done in a jubilant heavenly manner. Fascinating, to enjoy without work, to delight without effort, to savor exquisite delicacies without payment, to smell delicate perfumes, to contemplate such beautiful creatures as my beloved visitor, and to lovingly possess them in a fecund heavenly manner by means of an ineffable compenetration. Later, I saw the marvel of this physical spiritual interpenetration among the blessed according to divine designs. I couldn't do less than give thanks to God for having called me into existence, for giving me human existence over animal, vegetable, or pure material existence, for redeeming me, for creating me in the 20th century and not in the Stone Age, for pardoning my iniquities. I gave thanks for his generous providence throughout my life, for having so much patience, for his magnificence in the present and future, which is becoming more clear. But returning to the delicious delicacy, I said to my companion, I suppose that now you would no longer like our stew, casseroles, and fruit dishes. For sure, we continue to enjoy them and we eat them with much pleasure, but they are very well prepared with no culinary imperfections. It's the same about refreshments, wines, and heavenly liquors, which surpass the best of this world. And this happens without need of markets, without haggling about prices, without asphyxiating kitchens, and without washing dishes. Don't be surprised at what I am telling you, she clarified. Remember that our Lord Jesus Christ, our exemplary cause, ate with the apostles shortly after his resurrection. How true! Now I desire to be in glory. Work, then, with your Redeemer. Reach with your good Christian works. Reach for the blessedness which He prepares for you. And when you shall have obtained it, you will see what banquets we will have. Pardon me, I objected to tenderly loved. I clearly hear you, and the sound is coming at 340 meters per second. Therefore, in this conversation, at least a few minutes have passed, and not just a few thousands of picoseconds. Don't be alarmed at what I'm going to tell you, she said. In reality, we aren't communicating with audible words, but ideas. Another surprise. We are not talking. It was incredible, but I had to admit she was right. Because if we were in a temporal frequency of 1,000 millions of picoseconds, it was logical that the sound of the words could not be transmitted. Perhaps we are communicating by telepathy. Something better. My soul is in spiritual contact with yours. In this manner, I know your thoughts. I review and use the archive of your intellectual memory and the storehouse of your sensitive cerebral memory. My soul, by means of its glorified powers, is associating your ideas in a distinct but more efficient way than you are accustomed. It appears you are speaking to yourself, but I intervene and accommodate your concepts and images so that I can better express the particular message which God sends you and which motivates my actual visit. Accordingly, this is not a dialogue, but a monologue. We are in communication, but we don't converse as is customary in this world. We converse almost in the same way as the blessed do, but there is a difference. I don't infuse into you my own ideas, but I arrange your ideas so you can better understand me, although this might seem to be a monologue. Later, you will understand the importance of properly associating conscious ideas. It is the first step so that profound, rooted, and operative convictions can be formed.